Hey, I'm Nico from AdKit. In this video, you're going to see exactly how to install the Facebook Pixel or Meta Pixel into your Nuxt app. So the very first thing is to install the package. So you can go into this npm package. I will put the link in the description, adkit.so metapixel Nuxt. So I created it myself for my own usage and decided to publish it. But so you can just either copy the npm or you can just use npx, which is going to automatically add the module into the list. So I'm going to just pass that here and wait for a few secs. Now we have the package installed. And as if you go into your Nuxt config, then you can see that it's already there for us. So now we need to configure it. So you can just copy this part, or you can just write metapixel. So up metapixel, and you should have some autocomplete. And then you should have pixel IDs. So you can either pass an array if you have multiple pixels, but we're going to keep things simple and just put our ID. So how do we get our pixel ID? You go into the Facebook Event Manager. So I would assume you already have one pixel and everything created. I will have a different video to explain how to create the pixel and everything. I will put the link in the description when it will be available. But for now, just go into your Events Manager, select, you have a list here, it's blurred because there is like lots of IDs, but select the one you want and you can just copy the ID here. So it's going to be called either dataset ID or pixel ID. I know Facebook like to play around with different names, but this is what you want. So I'm going to pass that here. And now, just from this, if you run your localhost server, then you should see that the pixel is now installed. So I'm just going to refresh the page and pause until it loads. Oh, so yeah, it's actually not loading because it's on localhost. So if you want to have it running on localhost, you can do enable localhost. That way you don't send Facebook like bad events. So you can just have like one pixel for testing purposes and not mix things up. And I'm also going to enable debug, which is for logs. So it's just going to add some nice logs to the console so I can make sure that everything is working. So I'm just going to restart the page and let's see. Okay, so you have two ways of checking if it's working. So first, you have the logs. If you enable the logs here, you can see initializing metapixel and everything. So all the associated logs. And you also have this extension, which is made by Facebook directly, which is the metapixel helper. So this is the official extension. It tells you like here, there is this pixel loaded. So the pixel is now installed. So if you want like a really basic setup with just tracking page view, this is how you do it. And that's pretty much done. But we also want to track some events. So I'm going to scroll down and here we can see we have the meta track event comment. So I'm going to go back into my index, and so this is my landing page, and let's say I want to track whenever people click on the call to action. So I have like a centralized place where I track everything, but just to keep things simple, I'm just going to show you. So I'm going to up const meta equal and use metapixel. So this is the composable that is with our Nuxt app. And now I can just do meta.track. And here you should be able to see all the events. So this is all the official events that Facebook supports. So here, for example, I want to track view content. I can just do this. Now, if you want some more like advanced stuff, you can also pass some parameters. It's not really necessary though, but if you want to do it, you have the options. You can check the docs, there is more details, but I like to give, like for example, on view content, to give a name so the later Facebook can, figure things out better. So this is like the landing page, for example. But yeah, so this is how you do it. Now, if you want to track a custom event, you can just do track custom and then my event name or whatever. So that also works for both custom events and standard events. So yeah, that's how it works pretty much. So if I just do this, And now I go back to my page. If I click, I should be able to see up Metapixel tracking custom event, my event. So yeah, that's how it works. You have like a few more options, of course. So I'm going to cover that right after, but if you just want the standard installation, you know, where the tracking pixel loads on every single pages, you can just do it here. It's very simple. Now, in my case, so I have some pages where I really don't want the pixel to load. So I have extra options here, which is going to be exclude routes. So I can just tell the extension that I do not want the pixel to fire on those specific pages. So for example, let's just keep things simple, but if you don't want the pixel to trigger on your dashboard or some specific pages, you can do it here. And now if I go into my dashboard, then up, if I refresh, okay, and as you can see, now it doesn't load anymore. We don't have the pixel logs and the helper doesn't detect it. So yeah, that's how the package works. That's how you install the Facebook Pixel into your Nuxt app. If you have any question or anything, please let me know. I will try to make a written version of this blog post, so you can find it in the description whenever it will be available. And yeah, that's it. So have a great day, and yeah.